Hello guys, welcome back to the Sphere Arena and this the King's Lounge. And I'm your host Mwavali, Derrick Dangote. We don't have a fourth name. I had people in Pwani asking, where's the name Usanya? Actually, that's my dad's name. I just don't like using it, but I'm called Mwavali, Derrick Dangote Usanya. And on this episode, we're going to talk about a more controversial topic. You meet so many people in a group, each one is like, hey, I want to do this to make some money. I want to do this online. Can you tell me whether this is legit? Today we're going to talk about the realm of online jobs. And I'm telling you, in the house, I'm joined with the guru of this thing. I'm joined by, I even can't say because he's a jack of online jobs. He does so much of online jobs. And today's video is sponsored by the Guru Business. They actually have a course in which they train people on online jobs, and they give you a 2 weeks to take part in an online job to acquire first the skills, then they take you to the field. So registration to be part of the program is 10,000, but if you use the link that will be on this video, you'll be paying half that price, which is 5,000 Kenyan shillings. I'm joined by JK Ithaguru in the show. Welcome to the house.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been long.
Yeah. Hivi ndio umepotea.
Sikupotea, shughuli nyingi za hapa na pale.
I've just had to do that called
Usanya.
Sijaisikia hiyo jina anywhere.
Yeah,
maybe from another person, but not from you.
Actually, I really like using the other three names. I usually forget about the fourth. So I usually fear I mispronounce.
Oh, okay.
It starts with a U, then someone says with an O. So I feel like, and you know, actually in our community, there is the U and there is the O.
With different meanings.
Yeah, with different meanings and in different families. Okay. So our families are you.
Okay.
So
nice.
Welcome to the King's Lounge.
Thank you.
Today I want us to converse about what you do most. Since I knew you, I know you are always online.
Yeah.
And I remember sometimes we sat in a certain hotel and this is what is going to pay this bill.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, this guy is making money sitting here on his phone. And so you meet so many young people seated somewhere there. Hey, I want to do an online job. So I know you are a guru of online jobs. So I want you to help shed more light on the online jobs. So maybe you can tell us, for how long have you been in the online job industry?
Yeah, so first, thanks for having me in
You're
your show.
welcome.
I love your show. I love what you are doing.
Thank you.
I've been following a few episodes, and I'm very happy the direction that you're taking. So that's very good. So as you guys have heard, my name is JK Ithaguru, and I've been in the online business for a while. I run a company called Guru Business School, but most people like calling us Guru. So we deal with the online jobs, basically giving people skills, empowering them with skills, then helping them to get jobs or to get some earnings using those skills. So I've been doing this for 8 years.
8 years.
Yes, I've been doing this for 8 years.
Yani hadi unaelekea kumaliza term mbili za president.
Absolutely. Yeah, mtu anaanza ya campus, anamaliza, anaingia tena, anamaliza. Yeah, so
mwingine ameanza class 1 and fika 8.
But yes, the whole entire time. So I quite know a few things about the online space.
Yeah.
And I'll be very, very happy to share with the audience.
Now, basically being in the business or in the area for 8 years gives you a wide range of knowledge. According to you, in the 8 years, what are some of the types of online jobs available in the market?
Now, right now, okay, I start from where we started. Yeah. So the online bubble busted in the country around 2009, 2010. So that is
class 1.
Class 1.
Yeah, 2009.
Okay. Then people have been earning money since you were in class 1. So it started how it came to Kenya. At least we knew it from the online writing. And I know people have heard about online writing.
Actually, the online writing is something that so many students are like, or so many young people are like, I want to do online writing.
Yes. It has been here for a while now, and it's not going anywhere. Yeah, so online writing. So it is busted as an online writing as a skill. So we used to develop account or buy account. Then from there we will do the job, writing a story about something, or products review, or maybe there are people who are in the US, and they will need people to help them to finish their class assignments. So we used to do the assignments for them, and they used to pay us. So, and it still continues, by the way. If you hear someone is doing academic writing,
academic writing.
Yes. So they do that. They do assignments for them. So they start writing. And also now there is something came called SEO. I know most people are aware of what SEO is.
In full?
Search engine optimization. So we write an article concerning a certain topic. Then from there we optimize it. Optimizing it means that we are going to be using some keywords which are popular with Google. That's, for example, we are talking about ICT or mobile phones. Now there are those there are those words that people normally search when they want to know more about the phones. So we develop an article including those things, those words. Then from there, that means and also structuring it in a way that the more people read that article, they are going to want to learn more about it. So it's a skill by itself. So that's what it's called an SEO kind of an SEO writing. So so we had those, and also we had the product reviews. So for example, if you have a website, so you can have a website to yourself. Then from there, you are talking about different products. You can be having a website talking about cameras. So then those cameras, of course, you're not selling cameras, but you tell it. So for example, you are talking about Canon C90D. 90D. So you talk about it. You talk about the benefits, the disadvantages of having it, or the limitation that is. Then from there, you put a link that if you are interested in this product, you can buy it. Then you put a button there, so it directs you to Amazon. So the Amazon now is going to pay you. So if I go there and purchase that product, you as the owner of the website, the Amazon is going to give you a certain commission. It could be 10% commission of the price. Right?
Very nice job.
Yes. So people who had websites, obviously they want people to write content for them.
Wow.
So they would hire us, and they are still doing it even today. So they hire you, so you just write that article there, so they upload it in the website. So they have to be, so the SEO means that when people are searching for those websites that are talking about camera, yours is going to appear on top. Pale kwa Google. So we need to optimize it, make sure that we are going to be pushing it up the searching or pecking order.
Wow.
Then from there, it's a very profitable business, especially for people who have a very, very successful website, or who have had quite an a huge website. So they normally make a lot of money. So there are those product reviews. So we used to do those. We still do them. It's still a skill that is there, and because again, those websites are still popular even today.
How long does it take for one to learn that skill?
It depends now. It depends with the skill ambayo unafanya. If it's about especially writing, again, it also depends on your level of writing, where it is. Now, if you are not a writer, if you have not if you haven't written before, it might take a while. But again, if you have passion, there's a will, there's a way. So we can teach you. So for writing now, developing your writing skills can take between, if you are doing it consistently, between 1 month and 2 months. But say after 1 month, you can be able to do maybe a certain kind of jobs. This was writing.
Having given us some types of the online jobs that you are aware of, I think online writing is one of the biggest. Maybe what are some of the benefits of these online jobs?
So about the online jobs, I've just talked about writing. There are other types of jobs. Now, for example, there's transcription. So one of the best jobs, by the way, to do is transcription. There's something called annotation.
Someone will ask, what is transcription?
So transcription is a decoding what the video. So you are being given a video, then from there you're supposed to decode what those people are saying
and put them in writing.
It would have been writing. So sometimes you see when people are developing the artificial intelligence for decoding, so they use people. So they hire, and artificial intelligence are always being developed. For example, now the Google, the YouTube, that is So the YouTube AI, it depends so much on people's contribution. So that's why when you go and open a video, you can have an option of also seeing what these people are saying. The CC button. So that's a result of transcription. So people have shared different ideas into those softwares that are running that AI to help it to decode properly those messages during the video form. So that's what transcription is all about. Now again, annotation is now you are given an image and you are supposed to say different things about that image. You can be able to say, for example, I can take you a photo. Then from there, I can now be able now to label you. For example, I can say that okay, these are the shades, this is the mic. So it could be any photo now. For example, you can be having a photo of a certain area. We want to say, okay, this is where the road is. This is where there are some few gates. This is where children play. Now, all those details, that's called we call it a image annotation. Yes.
Basically, in annotation, you don't write much. You just
No. So the instruction can be different depending on what the owner of the image want. Yes. So they can tell you from a smallest instruction to very complex, requirements. Now, depending on what the owner of the image want, then they are going to give you the instructions.
What are the benefits apart from the monetary gain of taking part in these jobs?
Okay. I'm going to tell you number one is the monetary gain. That's it's called an online job. The biggest incentive, especially when you're because okay, we can say about it helps. You can talk about it helping you to be able to, understand decoding videos and doing that. But again, you're also doing that on to earn something. Anyway, we do not want to change the world by decoding videos. We want to earn from it. Yeah. So so those are the benefits. The biggest incentive of online job is it can be able to give you the money. It can help you earn a decent amount of money. It may not be a lot of money, but it can be able to give you a sustainable source of income.
Does it pay immediately after the job, or there are those jobs that you do maybe in a week, then you are paid?
So it depends with the platform that you are using. I know you're going to talk about those platforms, but so there are those platforms who pay you after 1 week. They also pay you after 2 weeks. They also pay you monthly. Now, also there are other platforms whereby it's the client that pays you. They can pay you immediately. So just link you with the client. So the client give you a job. Then from there, when you finish the job and the client approves it, then the platform releases the money.
Wow. Now, obviously, that is the beneficial part. What are some of the challenges of taking part in an online job and having the challenges? What are some of the considerations I need to put in place before I get into the job?
So the biggest challenge is the skill, because you cannot do any job without a skill. And so far, we do not have people who are willing to share their skills. Now, I can tell you, during our days of online writing, people could not tell you how to open an account. Even today, they do not.
Right now, even it's really hard.
It's hard. Even when even those which are simple to open, they still won't share. I think it's a Kenyan problem that naona wewe ukipata pesa wewe utatajirika uniache ama utaona kuna kwenye ama utajua kwenye natoka pesa.
It's not a Kenyan problem. Actually, I think it's an African problem.
Yes, African problem, and that's a very, very big problem, because people don't want to teach you the skill, and if a person is not willing to teach you the skill, that means that they cannot even have a space to learn more skills. Now, unless now someone wamefika wakajua okay, this skill now hata nikimfundisha hata nipita, because I have like 2-3 more skills ambazo niko nazo, so haya hataki umfikie. You get the point? Yeah. So that has been a challenge about this whole online thing. Now, and obviously, the other big challenge is that people is the perception of the people who are coming to work online. They think that online jobs are the place to come and get the easiest cash. That ukitaka pesa ya kupata rahisi sana. Yes. And that's what's wengi wanakuwa con, because they think that kwa sababu inaitwa online job, and number one, they think it's easy. Those are the two lies that I want you people to know. That it is easy to do. Number two, that it is lucrative. Like you can easily get a lot of money
from
within
it.
a very short period of time.
Because basically you even see on social media, oh, I'm doing this, here
Yes.
is my car.
Yes,
So
yes,
everyone is like, hey,
yes.
any place I enter this month, next month I have enough money.
Yeah, I'll tell you that in mini holiday I can work wherever I am. And it's okay because that's another advantage, that you can work wherever you are. But the biggest perception that people have is that I can make easy money, or it is easy. I want to put it clear to your audience that online job is not easy. Okay? Yeah, it is not easy. So that doesn't mean that we cannot do it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy because you're going to work a lot. You're going to work, you're going to spend some time, but again, they are very rewarding. And the people who have succeeded is that they are those people who came, they are willing to earn small, but earn it consistently. If you have a job that is giving you like 300 shillings in a day, to another person it may look like, okay, hiyo ni pesa kidogo.
Yeah.
But if you can be getting 300 shillings every single day for 5 days, that's 1,500. Yes. Now you can say that next month, if I master this skill, now I can take my earning from 300 shillings to 500 shillings. So unaenda hivyo. So in a week now umeongeza from 1,500 to 2,500. Then unajipata like in 6 months time, now you can now be able, now after you have mastered that skill, now you can be able to earn 1,000 shillings in a day on average. There are these days we are going maybe to make 800, others are going to make maybe 1,200, but on average, if you can in 1 week, what's it cost you 5,000? So that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even you've paid rent.
You have even in 1 week. So the biggest challenge in here, and that's why most people give up, because wanadhani, hey, nilikuwa nadhani nitapata mamilioni hapa within 1 week. Yes. Yeah. So, and that's another thing is obviously they are the scam. There are many scammers in this space,
Yeah.
because they also know that people want to earn money very fast. So if you want a faster solution, there are many people who are willing to show you a wrong fast solution to your problems.
Speaking of scams, how does one get to know that this platform is a legit platform and this is a scam platform? And maybe you can also recommend to them that this platform are legit platforms where you can go and trust them. And even as you give them, then give them, if you meet another platform, or kuna kwangana those guys who DM you, hey, you want to do a freelancer writing, kindly WhatsApp this number or join through this link. There's those who tell you, if you want, we pay 500 to transcribe through this link. How do you validate whether this thing or this company that we have is a legit one?
So to that, what we need to do is for you to know if it's a real one. So there are those red flags that unajua outrightly this could be a scam. Number one, if they are promising you a lot of money. Yeah, number one, if people are promising you a lot of money, I have seen messages from different people, from scammers, telling you that, are you willing to earn? Are you ready to earn 1,000? Yeah. Even they may put it at a considerable, reasonable figure. Are you ready to earn 500 shillings in a day? Just sitting in your home. Then from there, they take you now to the next step. They tell you, okay, this is what we do. So they send you a link.
Yeah.
Even these scammers have a website. Nowadays, they have upgraded their scamming. Now they even have websites. You just go there. But again, now for you to have an account, they tell you now you have to buy the account.
And actually, that has happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, there is this, and I was done with Form 4. Then you are home, you have nothing to do. So I met a certain platform, and I paid actually 500. I wanted to do the online writing, and I paid 500 shillings. Only after paying, nothing followed.
Yes. That's it's still happening even today in 2023. So, and it's a very, very common, especially that one. The reason why it's succeeding is because it looks logical. Yeah, because it's just 500. Nobody would be interested in conning me by 500.
Some even put it as low as 200.
As 200, yes, and even others 100. But again, how many 100s can they get? And sometimes they even send you they use the bulk SMS stuff. They send like 1,000 people. So if 50 of them or 100 of them gives them 500 shillings. So wametengeneza pesa.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag. Nobody should be giving you an option to buy an account. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So, and others, they even come, what we are doing as Guru is training you. So there are also those people who are going to scam you and tell you, hey, come and pay 1,000 shilling, come and get this course. Then from there, then you can now be earning like whichever amount you can be earning, but come and first pay the training course as low as 1,000. Now, there's no skill that is worth 1,000 that can give you a return of 1,000 shillings a day. Oh, no. It's just common sense. Yes, try to think about it. When you see an offer, don't just look at the face value of the offer. Think deep. So I say, okay, kama unanichaji 1,000, then unaniambia ati nitakuwa na 1,000 a day. See, then you earn it, wachane na mimi. You go and earn that 1,000. But mimi nikae na mashida zangu. So that's also a red flag. So those are the few things, and especially because the conmen and con they are also increasing in the bado wanarevuka, right? Yeah,
internet inawachanua daily.
Yes, because they know nowadays people watu siku hizi wamechanuka, so better appear as if, so watajaribu kuleta very very easy
something that is in line with the current nini.
Yes,
so that you don't know.
Absolutely. So they're also trying to meet those question marks about what wanauliza. So they try to be as genuine as possible. So yeah, so those are some of the issues. So another challenge ambayo imekuja ni, so tumesema kuhusu them promising a lot of money.
Yeah.
And number two, being a company they have never heard about, telling you that, or they are not telling you exactly what you're going to be doing. So that's another thing. So, and now transcription especially inatumika sana kukono wasa. Yeah, but there are some people who do not know what transcription is. There are other people who do not know what annotation is. So because they fear even those names, they can say, okay, and you're just charging me 1,000, and I'm just going to be earning 1,000 in a day. Let's try it. Then unaona kama 1,000 ni pesa kidogo, they can't con you 1,000, and they will con you your 1,000.
So what are some of the legit platforms?
So the legit platforms are, so how to identify legit platforms? Number one, we have a website called Trustpilot. So whenever you see, okay, the problem is that now that one just Trustpilot is a global platform.
Yeah.
So the biggest platform where online jobs are available ni Upwork. Yeah. So Upwork. So when you go to Upwork, you are going to you open an account which is free. Then you start building your profile. So you build your profile pole. Then from there, you can start bidding. Or you just bid for a job. So you're going to meet hundreds and thousands of people who want their services done. Now another thing with Upwork is that, so Upwork is people who need help.
Yeah.
They have all types of jobs. There are people who want their websites made, right? Now there are those people who want their transcription done. There are those people who want their SEO articles written. So any professional, even you as an individual, you can have, and you want, and you have a business and you want to hire a good person. People are going to Upwork. Kuna mtu atakuja, they can pay the money, but again they are sure they can be able to access a lot of professionals. Yeah. So Upwork is up there as one of the best places to go. But the problem with the Upwork is that it takes a long time. It takes a long time before you develop a profile. Yeah, it's not an easy one. So what you do is that you also get other platforms. Now this one, especially in transcription, this kuna moja inaitwa transcribeme.com. So you're going to go and Google the best platforms to give you the transcription jobs, utazipata hapo. But again, the problem is, even with those ones, you cannot be sure that they are going to pay you. Ama atakuanza tu kukuletea tu shida kidogo. So what we have done as Guru, we have collected, we have done our research. We have those platforms that are not on the public spaces. Now, They just go and so you go there and you learn you learn the skills. You go through the training, then you are being shown those platforms. Now, if I say those platforms right now, I'm going to be betraying the people who have paid. So what I can say is that from the offer that you started saying that we are willing to show you, and also it's not. By the way, the success is not about the platform. This the idea is understanding how these platforms work, right? And you developing a skill. Sawa. Don't go and look for a platform. You're going to look for a platform. I don't have a skill. It's like going to a shop without money. Utaenda kufanya nini? Kwenda supermarket tu na hauna pesa. So unataka kujiangalilia product alafu utaenda tu. So the first thing, the best way to approach the online in the space, get skills. So what are those skills which are popular? Ambao ukijua uko na hiyo skill, hata ukienda hapo at least you know, hey, nikiwa na hii skill I can be able to deliver. So those are maybe the skills that those are the things that people need to look at.
Let's talk about the lifestyle of a freelancer.
Yes.
Is it how beneficial is freelancing, and what are some of the challenges of being a freelancer?
Now, I start with the benefits. So the biggest benefit that we get, or a person get when they are working, they are freelancing, is that they can be able to work from anywhere.
Okay.
I think that's important to say.
Yeah.
It's one thing that you can be able to work wherever you are. That means if your mom needs you to be at Ocha, mkae naye hapo, hauna bila kuzuiliwa, you still go and be able to work from there. You can be able to work. You can go to, as long as you have a laptop, you can and internet, you can do it. So that's another flexibility. Number two is that most platforms, you are going to be paid for your efforts. That means that the more you work, the more you are paid. So you can be able to see the rewards for your work. So if, for example, you have finished the work, if you say, okay, my skill as an SEO writer, kuna jobs fulani kama 10, and I can, so if I do all of them, I'm going to earn this amount of money. So this is a space that rewards you for your hard work, directly proportional. Yes.
As a freelancer, what are some of the challenges that you'll face? Because there is nothing that is a straight road. It should have ups and downs.
Yes.
What are some of the downs of the freelancing part of work?
Is security. Yeah, the job security. Because okay, before we talk about job security, let's talk about the burnout. Because some of them it's so tiring. It's sometimes because especially if you are going for the money. And yes, we are really going for the money. But again, now you have to be ready to work for a long period of time. So sometimes sababu tunaona ni pesa hapo, unataka kuziacha. So sometimes utajipata overwork mpaka Sundays, una time for your familia. But again, anyway, it's for a good cause, because unaenda kutafuta pesa. So yeah, so you can,
family time is key.
Yeah, family time is key. So for those people who have families, so sometimes that could be a problem.
But also personal time.
Yes, it's also for so what we need to do, and we are teaching that one at our camp, is how to balance work and leisure time. So that's that's the one of the challenges. But now let's come back to the one that I told you about, the job security. Now, another thing that you need to do. Sometimes there are something that you used to do. There's some skills we used to have, and we don't apply them anymore. For example, there's times we used to do, especially the academics, for example. Nowadays, there are types of academic jobs that tulikuwa tunapewa kitambo. Today, you can't find them. So if your niche was just in academic writing, sometimes utaenda upate manze hauna job. Unaona? So there are skills ambazo utaenda na either kukuwa na invention or an artificial intelligence ambayo inazo vile skill ulikuwa nayo, so automatically unakuwa jobless. But again, one advantage is that you need to be advancing in skills. You need to be nurturing new skills. That's how to cope with the market. So, and that's what we are trying to do even in our camp, that Wale wase wanakuja hapa tunawaonyesha, okay, this is the entry point, but we are always putting you ahead so that by the time, so uko na hii skill, so but ukiendelea na hii kuna these other skills that you're going to add you, so that when there's no job in this aspect, now you can also be able to have a job in this aspect.
Are there just major skills like you need to have these skills to fit in any job in the online job?
Now, in the online job, so there are those basic skills. Now, in that we are going to talk about the skills that are on demand. So, ambazo ukienda hapo huwezi kosa job. Now, we start from the basics. Transcription. So, if you know how to transcribe, that's kwa sababu gani? Transcription jobs are all over. No, transcription. Yeah. There's another thing at data entry. For example, because again, if someone nowadays people are busy, hawana time ya kuenda kukaa chini kuinput data. Yeah. Yes, so if you are there you can provide that na umeshika client mpoa, that means mnaweza pelekana na yeye for a long period. Yes. So and also maybe he can even refer you to another person, to another friend. Yeah. So inakuanga hivyo. So this the manual jobs. So tusi expect kuja kufanya something extraordinary. Usitaki kuingia pale na coding, ati ndio utisha wase. Ati me I do programming online for people online, but ukifika ni job hauna job. Be ready kwanza na zile kazi manual. Anza na hiyo transcription, anza na hiyo data entry, anza na hiyo virtual assistant. Kama kuna msee anataka umwekee some records nini, be ready to do that. So another thing, kama kuna hii annotation is kind of a tricky kidogo because kuna small details ambazo utajua, but now ukijua hiyo skill, the more you do it now, the better you become at it. So be ready to do this. So the best way to enter the online space, tafuta zile skills ambazo ni manual, so that the moment uko sasa, now you can now be able to again, another advantage is that people need assistance. Kama ni hiyo transcription ama all these other things, the more like if I need it, probably someone else needs it. Yeah. If I need a virtual assistant, I don't have to hire an assistant. So if I can get somewhere online, someone who can be doing my work vizuri, or even bookkeeping, this is kidogo. So unampatia tu. Yeah. So see, kutafuta hizi, especially now for a student now, for the comrade who is now going to maybe anafanya education ama anafanya BCom, then aseme okay, hey, sasa nitaenda sasa nianza kufanya coding ndio sasa nipate job. So
that's so many students think like, hey, I need to learn coding, I need to learn programming.
Yes.
So that I get because you'll go to YouTube, someone says these are the tech skills you need to have: programming, coding.
Yes.
The thing is the main thing to acquire right now.
Yeah, and really it's not. When we are not saying that it's not important, those are good skills, but we are talking about earning, you getting a job.
Yeah.
So by the way, online job ni kama unasikia wasee wametoka hapa wakaenda US.
Yeah.
Hii story ya green card saizi ndio inavuma puma. So huyu mzee anaenda US kufanya nini? Kufanya hizi jobs mani. Anaenda hapa unapata mzee anakuanga na pesa, lakini US kule anafanya job gani? Ni yeye ananibiaga maua huko, ni yeye anaoshaga gari huko, ni yeye anakuwa plumber huko. You get?
Yeah.
So and they are being paid in dollars. So that's the good thing. Saizi ukilipa $1, msee amekulipa pesa ngapi za Kenya?
152.
Hata sema 150. Ni hiyo ni $1. So kwa siku moja there are people who are reaching, okay, na nipate tu siku moja nipate tu hata kama ni $3. So msee kona 450 na hapo. You get?
Yeah.
So that's the idea. So usitake kukuja ati, usikuja kutisha online wase ati uko na kikosi kubwa, hapana. Just come and start somewhere. Learn these manual jobs. Ingia on the online space, get a good mentorship. So that's what we do at Guru. So we just, in this camp, we have a camp called DigiCamp. So this DigiCamp is for teaching you the basic skills,
Yeah.
And also we put you at the center of where those tasks are, those jobs are. Then from there, unakuja hapo and you start earning something. The more you learn, the more you earn, it gives you momentum. So kama unajua Derrick, umekuja hapa leo ukapata $2. Unasema basi hiyo ni 300. So kesho unajua utakuja na upate hata kama kesho utakosa.
Yeah.
The day after that unajua unaweza kuja maybe 400. By the end of the week uko na kitu. So we are so passionate about that because again we know the times are difficult as well. So it's just a way of trying to create employment for the young people and at least make them have another source of income that they can sustain themselves.
As we end the conversation, you have been in the field for 8 years.
Yes.
What are some of the trends in the online job? Kumekuja around this year, AI took the best. ChatGPT came, people lost their work because ChatGPT is like doing everything, especially the part of the online writing. So what are some of the trends in the online jobs? And where do you see the online job in the future?
Now, the future works online. Yeah, the future works online. Just as the Agida Digital guys say that the future works online. Now, there's an increase in people wanting to hire someone at the lowest cost possible. And the best place to get those people is online. So there's a future for that. Online, the future of online work is bright. Now, about the trends, the AIs are always going to be there. They're always going to be coming. But there are things that an AI cannot do. There are things an AI cannot do. So they can come and write something an AI. The AI maybe anaambia ChatGPT niandikia an SEO kutumia this and this keyword na itakufanyia.
Yeah.
But again, that's a machine. It doesn't have creativity. AI haikufika pale nje kapeana story. Ikaenda interact na wasee kwa life. Okay? So that means when you are writing and you are incorporating a story, an AI can never form a story by itself. Right?
Yeah.
It can, even if it's going to accumulate a lot of stories told as a way of developing. But again, AI is developed by data. So if you are going to feed it a lot of stories, again, itakuwa na stories za kupeana. But again, those stories are not as genuine as, there's no connection as the human stories.
Yeah.
So there is no time that we are not going to need a human intervention. And that is why the online job has potential, because at one point, you'll always need another human being to help you. And if there is a platform where you can get that person, they are always going to hire you as long as you have the skill.
Wow. As I said that today's video is sponsored by the Guru Businesses. Before we end this, I want our guest to tell us more about the Guru Business, where you're located, and basically, how can someone reach you out? Though we'll keep the details on our video so that people can reach you, and so that they can it can be easier for one to get the legit way to get into the online jobs.
Absolutely. So before I give you our details, I just want to encourage you that do not fear to have an online challenge, right?
Yeah.
That if you want to have, if you right now, especially if you're a comrade, if there's an opportunity that is genuine, be ready to take it. Because again, we understand as university students, we have a lot of free times. Sometimes we have a lot of free time. So take these opportunities. And by the way, there are more opportunities in the online space than you can imagine. So if there's a way, if you get a way to enter the online space through a good guidance,
Yeah.
be ready to take it. Be ready to go and take the step of faith. Guru Business School is one of those genuine ways that you can get into the online space. We have a platform called guru.ke. Right now, the website, we are doing some development. So if we are searching it today, maybe by the time you're watching this, the site will be back on. But right now, we are doing some adjustment.
Okay.
So, but you can just go into guru.ke. But for the purpose of this video, you can reach to us. You can talk to me through our mobile phone, which is 0114853575, or you can write me an email through info@guru.ke. But if you want to reach me anytime, just call that number 0114853575. Come and we can show you, we can hold your hand. And our purpose is to make sure that at least you start earning something. And by the way, so this is the first time that we are doing a program for the students, and for the comrades. So for people who have been here before, they know Guru, they know how good our projects are. So DigiCamp, as this project is called, this is it. We have done it. We have built it for the young people, and join. And if you're in a position, you can join. So the cost is 10,000.
Yeah.
But because I've come to Mwavali show, yeah. So call me. Uniambie umetoka kwa Mwavali show.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge you 5,000 instead of 10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that is it's not all about the online jobs. I know kuna wale was about forex. That is a very, very huge topic. Today we just wanted to get to something that will take you minimal time to get into, learn some basic skills and get into the job. People forex will get you covered very soon on the part 2 of the discussion of the realm of online jobs. There is also one thing called Pulse City. Jika Jose ameisikia. I'm actually doing Pulse City right now. There we write blogs and you get paid in points.
Okay.
100 points is equivalent to 10 shillings. So you write 10 blogs a day. So those are 100 points in a day. That's equivalent to 100 shillings.
Okay.
So in a month, basically you have around 3,100 or 3,000. They pay mid-month and end month.
Yeah,
but that is a conversation for another day.
Okay.
As we had said, I'll attach the link to the Guru school on this video. You can join through the link. If you join through the link, it's 5,000. But if you contact Guru directly, the fee is usually 10,000. Thank you very much for coming to our show.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate at least young people have now an insight into whatever they're getting into online.
Right.
Rigadi alisema kuna kazi lakini kuna kazi online. Let's learn the skill. Till we meet again, keep it converse with Mwavali. I've been your host, King Mwavali, Derrick, Dangote, Usanya, and this is the King's Lounge.